Hello, lovely people. I hope you all are having a good evening. For myself, it's been a very long weekend. Received some sad news this weekend. One of my good friends, someone who's really close to me, I consider her as close as my sisters. Her mother passed away. It wasn't due to corona, but it was unexpected. And needless to say, it was sad, devastating. Because of COVID-19, and this shelter in place that we have going on across the country, she was unable to travel. Her mother lives out of state, so she was unable to travel out of state to identify the body, to learn more about what's going on, to lay her mother to rest. That is just heartbreaking. My heart goes out to her. I'm devastated for her. She's in my prayers and in my thoughts. Then my stepson has pneumonia. He's in the emergency room as we speak, or now he's in a room, of course. But anyway, he's in the hospital as we speak. He's suffering with pneumonia for the second time in 30 days. Thank God he was tested for COVID-19. Thank God he doesn't have the coronavirus. But so often when things like this happen, we experience death. We experience things that make our hearts stop and scare us. We immediately say, oh, life is so short. We have to visit the people that are in our lives that we don't get to see often. We need to make those phone calls. We need to let people know we love them, we care about them. As soon as something else comes to mind, those thoughts leave. We go back to life as we know it, right? Everything's fine. We're in the clear. We don't think about it any longer. Why? Why is that? Life is short. Life is short. Life isn't promised. Life is difficult at times. We're going to experience heartbreak. We're going to experience loss. We're going to experience pain, right? All these things are going to happen. We can't control that. But do you know the one thing we can control is whether we actually live life, whether we take risks, take chances, bet it all. We can control whether we go after those goals. That thing that's down on the inside of you, right? That feeling, that gut feeling that you deserve more, that you want more, right? That there's more to this life than the life that you're living. It's more to it than this. It's something you should be doing. It's something more for you to have. That feeling, you didn't give it to yourself. It's something that you can't shake. You didn't give it to yourself. So when do you go after those things? When do you try to bring the desires of your heart, right? When do you try to bring those into reality? When do you try to make those a reality? Do you take a risk to live your best life? Do you try? Life is worth living. We ain't supposed to just be here just existing. Anytime you're not doing the things that make you happy, that bring you joy, put a smile on your face, you ain't living. You're existing. That's it, just existing. You're doing what it takes to get by. How do we change that? When do we change that? I've been saying since 2015 maybe that I need to get my whole life together. I feel like I've been on a journey to do so, but I'm really starting to understand what that means. It means getting all of Shania together, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. All of me. Wholeness in every area, in every aspect of my life. me posting this video talking to you, not having no makeup on, besides my little lip gloss, right? Not having my hair done, in my pajamas, right? I didn't want to do this. You know, I like speaking to people. I like being a light. I like sharing the things that God put on my heart, right? I like to do that, but at the same time, it's a difficult thing for me to do, right? Because I'm not always at my best, right? I'm not always dressed to be in front of a camera. So this is me living my best life. This is me doing what the desire of my heart is. This is me taking a chance. I encourage you to do the same. Whatever it may be, just start. Whatever it is, just start. Take a step towards whatever it is that makes you happy, that makes your heart sing, that makes this life worth living, that makes you getting up in the morning worth getting up in the morning for. We hear all often, if you don't build your own dream, you'll work to build someone else's. There's room for all of us. Our universe is plentiful. We don't have any lack. There's room for all of us. Some people, yeah, will work and they'll be content and happy with working on somebody else's dream because they have something to give, something to offer, and that's their purpose. What's your purpose? Are you going to be a worker? Or are you going to be an employer? Which one is it? And there's nothing wrong with being a worker if that brings you satisfaction in your life, if you enjoy it. Nothing wrong with that. But you decide what your best life looks like. You decide. I encourage you to take a pen and paper, journal, write out what you want your life to look like. What is it that you want? What makes you happy? Write that out. You don't have to know how to get from A to Z. You don't have to. Just write out what it is that will make you happy in the life that you want to live, the cars that you want to drive, the house you want to live in, or just the peace that you want to have, no matter what that looks like. I know some of us are looking for significant others. Write that out. We done been through enough bad relationships to understand what we don't want. So let's focus on what we do and write that out. You know what type of personality now would best match yours. What for you, what a good man looks like for me may not be what a good man looks like for you. We may have two different ideas. Write that out. I encourage you just to take this time that we have extra time to really focus, build relationships, or restore, I should say, relationships with the people that are closest to you, around you. Make an effort, make a conscious effort to reach out to people and be kind and check on them, let them know that they're loved. Do some self-work. Get your whole life together. That's it. Peace and blessings to you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll talk to you soon.